Hello, everybody. Welcome to your daily pop of positivity. How is everybody? I'm so used to having my microphone attached to my shirt that when it wasn't, I was like, what is going on? So, you guys, if you haven't heard, I'm running a super special over on IG. Two specials, actually. One is going to be a private reading, 3 questions for $33, and I'll be taping either tonight or tomorrow. Sometimes it lasts 15 minutes, sometimes it lasts almost an hour. It depends on your questions. And sometimes the energy and the information just keeps flowing. I love doing these, especially over the weekend where people are excited. Sometimes they just get paid, so they want a little treat, and you can find your answers. And it can be on any varying topics from past life, love, anything that you want. And then the secondary special posted over there is I'm running a jewelry special. Everything is like 33, I feel like today, 333s. So it is any singular piece that is listed there for $33 or 2 for $50. And I'll be adding more throughout the day because I was just going through some of my drawers and my boxes and things, and I have some really nice pieces that I haven't discovered in a while, and I like to repurpose and get them back out there, so go check them out. I'm really excited about that. So you guys, let's see what's going on in our pop. Let's look at this beautiful Spirit of Clouds. So you guys, this reminds me, look at our prompt words: clarifying, decisive, proficient, gauge. You're going to be able to gauge which direction you should be going in that is going to benefit and make you feel good, make you feel light, make you feel proficient, make you feel like you know what you're doing. I do this for myself to gather emotional strength, whatever it is. I'm like, well, Mel, what do you do well that makes you feel good and capable? Start with that, and then you get your strength for the day, whether it is painting, whether it is cleaning, cooking. Mine, I love to connect with my cards channel and read. Then I feel like really good energy is in. Okay, then you can clarify what's your next step for the day. Good decisive action. Because right now it's like independence really requires authenticity, not isolation. Yet being self-sufficient is keeping you true. There's joy in discovering how capable you can become. And I know a few people right now, they have some kind of like tentative fears and anxiety about going off, traveling to a new place, starting a new, finishing up a project, leaving a country, starting a new household. Whenever we do that and you assert your independence, it gives you a sense of capability that you can do this. I remember the first time just leaving home, I thought like that, like, wow, I have to figure out really adult stuff now, bills, homes, cars, all of this stuff. And once I was able to do that, I was like, okay, what's next? This is great. It's a beautiful learning process. And seeing clearly what is not going to work for you can save you a lot of time as well, right? And that's usually complicating things, bringing too much decision-making process into one day, right? That doesn't work for me. If I'm trying to figure out the whole weekend, next week, this, that, and the other, it's like, no, just slow down right now. What do you feel like you're capable of taking care of that'll make you feel good? And then you can move on to the next step. That's important. And I know clearly what I don't want and what doesn't work for me, and that can be in making the spectrum too big. For like an exercise plan, say, if I'm like, I'm going to go every day, I'm doing this and that, I'll start and I'll just like get myself over psyched up about it, feeling like I have to do it. Whenever I feel like I have to do something, then I don't necessarily want to do it. So this is being in the ease flow state of making commitment to doing something, having follow through, and then going on to the next thing. Sometimes we're going to be taken out of our element and away from our sources of strength, and that's okay. For me, that's math. Somebody asked me a math equation. I'm like, hold on, I need to get my calculator. We are not meant to be good at everything. This is the one thing I want people to know, and I had to learn this for myself. I'm not a perfectionist, but I like to be informed and know things and how to go about things and all of that. But also, I'm very teachable because I don't think I know everything, and I love to learn new things. So that will take us away when we're learning new things and we're in new environments, whatever it is, in order to then gain that information. We're not meant, like people this day, I think it's because of the quick Google search that everybody thinks they should know everything. Of course not. We're all not scientists and mathematicians and philosophers. But if we want to learn some of that, go right ahead. That's what that speaks to of that. Now, I love this 3 of trees. This is enterprising ventures, negotiation, foundations. Your creative ability is going to be really high right now. Make the most of it and make something. Express your creativity in every way that you can through participation in the arts, by planting, arranging flowers, invent a recipe, your personal style, your hair color, whatever it is. Mix things up in your life right now. Don't keep everything in little separate pigeonholes. That's like me this morning. I saw my jewelry and I'm like, wow, I want to put some, I can't wait to incorporate this. And a great, like, now I want to make all different pieces out of it. I'm like, have a sale, do this, do that. And then, it's like I love to use stones and jewelry to decorate sets and readings as well. Everything. It's like turn your kitchen into a baking oasis. Whatever you feel like doing, go. Changing the appearance of yourself or your home is not a superficial act either. It reverberates on other levels and creates deeper change. So if you want that haircut, that color, whatever it is, go for it. Dress for power and pleasure rather than conformity and invisibility, right? It's like each day if I see a color or something, I'm like, yeah, today I want power, I want red, whatever it is. It's like tap into that. Now I'm loving this creature of water with this fluidity, this liveliness, this kindness, this depth. The creature of water lets us know that, we can be available to many different people on many different layers. We don't have to give everything away and exhaust ourselves, but what will enrich us and help us is making firm boundaries, learn to say no, don't care so much about what others are thinking or lose yourself. Steer clear of people who project their own motives onto you so you can stay in flow state. Don't be deluded by another's delusion, right? You want to do something and someone's saying, wow, that sounds extra, that sounds unattainable. Guess what? That is their limited belief. It's not yours. So we're staying away from there. Being yourself means accepting yourself, everything, warts and all, stretch marks and all. Never apologize for who you are, even when you have consequences for your behavior. You know what I mean? You truly believe in something and everybody else is speaking something different. Say it's whatever it is. And I'm not a debater, and I don't like to criticize or question people's choices when it comes to anything like religion, how they spend their money, anything like that. I always feel like I don't understand why people can't refrain from depositing all of their beliefs on other people. Like, you're not into that, and you're not into when people do that to you, so you're not. How others feel about you does not define you, and it doesn't oppress you. Do not ignore the emotions, though, of others in a social environment. Tune in. Forewarned is forearmed, and if someone is seriously about hurting you and trying to slander you or change your mind or use you or whatever, be tuned into that. You really will with this. And I don't mean like people wanting to attack you, but there are some low-vibe people and they just are not good for you, and you're really going to assess that. Listen, every time I go out in the social environment, this person totally has some kind of agenda against me, so I just don't want to participate. You're going to be really enriched with that. Strengthen yourself, purify your house by picking up anything around you that doesn't belong around you. Visit a body of water. I made a little pledge to myself today. I'm going to go get the greatest cappuccino on earth and just sit at the beach and meditate for a while. I need to ground out. I feel like a lot of my clients, family members, they're having a hard time right now. And what happens is my bandwidth gets full and I'm like, girl, you gotta ground out and release, and water does that. And I feel like it'll help you as well. So my lovelies, that is you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. Loving your daily pops. Thanks for all your support and your beautiful comments, you guys. Come and get in on all the specials over there. Get a good enriching, weekend read for yourself. I love when I can do these specials and I have time to do them, and I really thank you guys for all your participation whenever I run these. You guys are the absolute best. Have a great weekend. Love and light.